All right, guys, so this is what you need to know. Someone is really feeling burdened right now about the responsibilities uh, and burden about not telling you that they had a living situation or a family situation or possibly a marriage that they were in, okay, while you guys while they were having a loving relationship with you or had you as a lover in their life. All right, they did have another situation going on, whether they were currently living with that person with the four whether they were currently living with them or separated from them but still married to or connected to in some sort of way with the Queen of Swords. Someone who was that used discernment, somebody that was independent but objective with them, someone who basically would, had a sharp tone to her, someone who could have been that it could have had a child with. All right, but someone who kind of cuts them off, could be very sharp at the mouth, someone who thinks highly of herself, 111, when I say that. Someone who doesn't hesitate to speak her mind and could possibly be negative with them, and negative and in a way that she could probably put them down or have high expectations, or someone who could just make them, maybe not make them feel like they're enough, okay? So this is something that they didn't tell you, all right? But this is something that the universe caused judgment on, and when they did call judgment on it, you became aware of it either through word of mouth of someone else or through a download or just intuitive gift, and intuition told you something wasn't right, something didn't add up. You started listening to your intuition, and when you did, you decided to move on. All right, what your person didn't tell you is that they decided to go back to that situation if there was a separation between them. They decided to go back to work it out, or if there was no separation, this is definitely a married couple, a pair, a king and a queen, okay? If not married, there was some type of legal contract or binding contract or a spiritual contract between them, because they are coming through as a pair. So your person decided to use logic to stay in that situation and not come to you, even though they did see you as a lover, even though you did bring them love, harmony. They did see you as being a perfect match, all right? And you balancing them out and you making them happy. They did decide to stay with that person, okay? This person is now feeling like there is some type of communication issues or communication breakdown between you two, and they would like to be able to communicate with you. They are reviewing previous communications and conversations that you guys had. They are missing the sexual chemistry that you guys had. They're reminiscing about it. Again, you were their lover, okay? So they did see you as a perfect partner for them, but they did go back to a situation that's not built on love, all right? But they just felt like they were a match mentally, they felt like they were a match. And this is somebody that they could have felt like they were able to manifest, like they thought the same. This could have been somebody that they knew from the neighborhood, somebody they grew up with, all right, somebody from their childhood. They thought that they had the same ideas, wanted the same things. Maybe somebody could have started a business with, or they just felt like they thought like they thought. So this is somebody who they felt comfortable with, someone that was like them, okay? And you were different. You weren't like them. You were total opposite of them, but you balanced them, okay? But they wanted someone who was similar to them, was a lot like them in a lot of ways, instead of realizing that it's you need someone who's different. You don't always want to be with the same crowd. That doesn't challenge you, okay? That doesn't help you to grow. You need something that's not like you to help you grow, to become a better person, all right? So they are reminiscing on a sexual chemistry that you guys shared, but this person went to have a new beginning, or possibly could have had a child or another child, or just starting a new beginning with a water sign, all right? So your person is with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. If not their sun sign, If that's not your person, it's the person that they're with, okay? And if it's not their sun sign, it's in their chart. If you don't know that person's chart, it's probably in their chart. This is somebody that they could be living with, all right? They could have had a change of residence. They could have moved. If that person's not staying at your person's place, 505, then they're staying with that person, or they could have just bought a home together or establishing some type of living situation, all right? Your person did see you as their twin flame, their match, okay? Someone who really balances them out. But the person that they're with, the water sign that they're with, could be someone who possibly has black hair, maybe possibly wears braids, all right? Could wear gray braids, could wear black braids, could possibly have a tattoo or wear long nails, all right? The person on your mind or that you were involved with could possibly be someone who is bald, could like the color red, wear something with red. Your person on your mind could be somebody that has tattoos on their arm, okay? And your person could have a beard, a long gray beard, possibly even a mustache, but a salt and pepper type of beard, okay? So your person also is dealing with a lot of drama in their life, but not only are they're experiencing drama in their life, but they're watching something that's being televised, maybe on a phone or a computer or something that they're watching that's causing some drama in their home, that's making them feel insecure, but not only making your person feel insecure, but possibly making the third party, the person that they're with, feel insecure. So it might be something that you're doing maybe on some type of platform or social media or something, because they're watching what you have to say, watching what you're either posting or saying, and it's making them feel insecure, okay? This is a couple that's toxic. They're toxic together. Their relationship is toxic, okay? This is somebody who realized that they really, he or she, whatever you are, your person realized that it really messed up the dynamics of your relationship, okay? When they kept these secrets from you, all right, by being toxic, all right? And this is somebody who also realized that their dynamics of their marital situation is also shattered and messed up, because there's no trust in there, because there's so much insecurity in this relationship, because the third party is insecure, and probably bringing your name up because they're both watching you and keeping a lot of crap going on in the house, so much drama in the house, because the third party knows about you, all right? So it's just a messed up, toxic situation all the way around the board, to be honest. And your person is just attached to a bugaboo right now. There's this constant conflict going on between them. It's just an unpeaceful environment, an unpeaceful home, all right? Your person is suffering in silence, all right? They have unspoken desires because they desire to be with you, but they don't want anyone to know it. So there's a suffering in silence because they can't express it to anyone, all right? They feel hopeless. They feel like they're at a loss. They feel depressed because of the situation that they're in. They messed up with you. The house is not happy, but they don't feel like they want anybody to really know what's going on. That's why they're suffering in silence, because they don't want anyone to know what's really going on with them or even in this house. They see you healing. They see you practicing self-care, all right? They see you at harmony and peace and happiness in your life, all right? And they're just suffering. So this is what's going on with the situation, all right? So what would the person like to say to the collective? Let's see what the person would like to say to the collective. If I can just have one card, Spirit. Give me one card, and then I'll wrap this up. What does the person like to say? They think that you're abundant. They see that you have a positive mindset. You manifest whatever it is that you want in your life. You are a blessing. Blessings come to you easily. And they see that you give gratitude and bliss. So whatever it is that you're doing, you're doing it with great ease, okay? You're a very positive person, very positive outlook on life, a positive spirit, and you're just abundant in everything that you do, okay? And they see this about you and they like it, okay? So that's my reading for today.